हाँ हाँ हाँ. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mumbai से Manchester. Uh, हम मिल रहे after the match, right after Man United versus Crystal Palace game is done, and we wanted to just record our thoughts about how the match went. थोड़ा हम rant करने वाले हैं ये वीडियो में. तो क्या लगता है सौरभ? What is your overall feeling? Maybe let's start with lineup and उसके बाद maybe we can get into tactics. क्या लगता है सौरभ? लाइनअप के बारे में क्या थॉट्स है तेरे?
Lineup was okay. I think the lineup was good enough to beat Crystal Palace. Obviously, you saw that Greenwood aane ke baad he was much better than James. Um, I don't know why Fosu-Mensah started. Fosu-Mensah के जगह पे wan-bissaka क्यों नहीं खेला पता नहीं. Maybe because wan-bissaka ने अभी तक प्री गेम और प्री सीजन कुछ खेला नहीं है, कुछ प्रिपरेशन नहीं है उसके लिए खेल हुआ रह सकता है. बट ब्रैंडन विलियम्स could have played at right back. But apart from that, I don't think you could complain much about the starting lineup. The starting lineup should have won against Crystal Palace. You were just not ready. हम लोग we let the game uh, run past us. कुछ भी नहीं किया हम लोग ने. Defensively we were terrible. Attack में we were terrible. Um, yeah, matlab, the only positive I see is Donny van der Beek ka goal. He came in and he had an instant impact. Apart from that, I was actually not very happy that Van der Beek, after replacing Pogba, वो number 10 खेलने लगा था और Bruno came back in midfield. वो भी I'm not aligned with that. I think if we are chasing a game, it should be one holding midfielder and two number 10s who are both going to join the attack. I don't like the idea of our midfield three being 1-1-1 in a straight line and all have to do one unique job at a time. आपने at one point we had McTominay as the defensive midfielder. उसके आगे not on his side Pogba खेल रहा था, उसके आगे Bruno खेल रहा था. So basically they have no one to pass to on the sides. They only have to pass or cut through the lines and pass straight ahead, which is it requires too much precision in passing. It's not a good tactic. But we had nothing going forward and our defense was terrible. Harry Maguire, at least there were 5 or 6 occasions he crossed the halfway line. वहाँ पे he was standing there looking around and he could not play a simple pass to Luke Shaw on the left hand side. Intercept करके they hit us on the break 3-4 times out of that. It was pathetic. Lindelof was not good enough. Fosu-Mensah was not good enough. Shaw was not good enough. Apart from Van der Beek, I did not see one player who was good enough. Bruno, at least, I thought he gave an effort. But और कोई भी अच्छा नहीं खेला. I don't think Rashford is match fit. I don't know why he played the full 90 minutes.
Yeah, मैं सरप्राइज हूँ मतलब since you mentioned Rashford and obviously मेरा comment है because I'm commenting about Rashford because we expect a lot from him, right? वो अभी after lockdown obviously वो unfit लगा है, तो I don't know if he has worked enough to get to a level where he can start and play almost the entire 90 minutes. तो और वो क्लियरली दिखा, मतलब देयर वर नो प्रॉपर क्रॉसेस इन द बॉक्स. मूवमेंट मतलब पेस तो ऑब्वियसली है, ही हैज द स्ट्रेंथ, बट जो शार्पनेस है वो क्लियरली इंक्लूडिंग रैशफोर्ड एवरीवन वाज मिसिंग, राइट? ब्रूनो का भी sharpness was lacking, but again I commend him for the efforts. Like at least वो अगर ball misplace कर रहा था तो he was going back, but yeah,
When we
less
did
about
the
Bruno.
when we did the squad analysis, हम लोग ने पैटर्न नोटिस किया था कि आफ्टर लॉकडाउन या आफ्टर इंजरी कैसे भी बोलो, रैशफोर्ड वाज नॉट गोइंग पास्ट हिज प्लेयर ऑन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड. He preferred to cut back in, actually move towards the halfway line and try to play the ball over the top for at the far post. So far उसने ऐसे 25 crosses डाले, not resulting in a single goal or a single good chance. I don't know if that is something that they have worked on in training, and maybe it's working in training, and maybe I'm hoping that it will work in the games. But I would rather have Rashford going forward, driving into the box, getting past players rather than cutting back and trying to put those uh, sort of cross-field balls at the far post. पता नहीं.
राइट अपना फ्रंट फोर जो है मतलब रैशवर्ड मार्शल अगर जेम्स भी है अगर राइट साइड पे जो उसने स्टार्ट किया ब्रूनो इंक्लूडेड ये फ्रंट फोर शुड बी इन द बॉक्स क्रॉस हमारे शॉ से आना चाहिए या फिर द मिडफील्डर हु हैज लाइक काइंड ऑफ पुल्ड हिमसेल्फ टू द लेफ्ट साइड और द राइट साइड टच लाइन के उस साइड ट्राई टू ड्रॉ डिफेंडर्स मतलब बहुत सिंपल था मतलब ये गेम दिस इज द सेकंड गेम दैट वी हैव लॉस्ट टू देम इन नाउ 2 सीजंस पैलेस का स्ट्रेटेजी ऐसे नहीं था कि बहुत कुछ अलग टैक्टिकली खेल रहे थे वी न्यू दे वर गोइंग टू प्ले द लॉन्ग बॉल्स वी न्यू they will try to utilize the pace that they have on the wings right either they left back left winger or right winger so I also blame besides players ka match fitness I also blame uh, Ole for this like I don't know what Solskjaer really had in mind when he thought मतलब भले ही हमने McTominay को predict किया था to start I didn't see the logic अगर Pogba had coronavirus until 2 weeks ago it definitely had might have had some residual effects right and I don't know why Van de Beek didn't start clearly when जैसे ही वो आया he was making those movements in the box right to be in the right areas I am completely baffled even with the lineup and like countering the Crystal Palace tactics. We knew कि वो physical रहेंगे, direct रहेंगे, and it seemed like we didn't learn from the past mistakes.
Yeah, the players were not good enough. And that was the entire point of our preview yesterday, that we need to put all our off-field struggles and worries aside. Um,
Right.
One reason Wan-Bissaka may not have played is because he, despite given guidelines ke Europe ke bahar mat jao, he went to Dubai for his post-season break, and that's why he had to put himself in quarantine after coming back to England, जिसकी वजह से वो प्री सीजन नहीं खेल पाया, जिसकी वजह से वो स्टार्टिंग लाइनअप नहीं किया, मतलब stupidity on his part. Greenwood did not start because again he मतलब did not act wisely. For his age it's okay, but he did not act wisely at England, जिसकी वजह से Ole had to take him out of the starting lineup, जिसकी वजह से James खेला.
Right.
Pogba, I don't think he should have started. He did not have a good game. He was giving the ball away far too many times. Uh, yeah,
Individual mistakes
Maguire was not in the game. मतलब, I know most of the goals came from Lindelof's side, but Maguire was equally bad in the entire game, with the ball, without the ball. He was equally bad. Lindelof was bad. मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ कि Lindelof अच्छा खेला, but both of them were equally bad.
Right. Right. नहीं overall players मतलब they didn't look like they were ready for the first game and I purely like I don't take away the blame from the players but I also blame the manager here. Like जैसे तूने instances बताया Wan Bissaka वाला Mason वाला those could have been like with strong managerial qualities it could have been tackled right you should have uh, either the instructions were there and just the players just didn't bother maybe you're too light on them on about this right
Yeah.
it's 3 points dropped right in the first game and that too at home and again last week हमने जब season review किया था 2-3 हफ्ते पहले we counted one of these Crystal Palace games as a game that we shouldn't have lost and we have already done that in the very first game तो disappointing है मतलब पता है कि पहले दो टॉप टू का तो फिलहाल सांचो आएगा तब भी हमारे लिए डिफिकल्ट है but like knowing that we still are making the same freaking mistakes. I don't know what to say.
हाँ, so
And इतना
players
हेडेक हो गया कि दारू पी के मुझे दिन अपना कंटिन्यू करना पड़ने वाला है.
players were at fault. Management possibly was at fault. Um, Finally, I'll end saying that the board and the directors are still the biggest ones at fault. Um, कितने भी मिलियन सेव कर लो तुम 4 हफ्ते लेट साइन करके, it's not worth dropping 3 points or potentially 6 points or getting knocked out of a cup It's just not worth it. कितना save करेंगे वो लोग?
Right.
How much are they going to save? And it's not just the delays in transfers. It's not just the new players that have not come in. It also breeds negativity um, with the existing squad, because जितना late हम लोग transfers लाते हैं, उतना ही ज़्यादा fans will try to find faults with the existing players and sort of convince themselves that we need new players. It is
Right.
just spreading the word out ke Sancho, Telles, ye wo, Thiago, that will put more pressure, or ye Upamecano, that puts, if that news is out there for 2 months, and if the club is pushing the news out there, that puts unnecessary additional pressure for 2 months on James, on Greenwood, on Lindelof, on Maguire, on Shaw. ये सब जो positions जो replace होने वाले हैं, if we sign players, एक बार हो गए, just sign the players, and then the players will figure it out, right, where they stand in the squad. But just this uncertainty which causes a disruption in player morale, this is ridiculous. Yes, the players were bad. Yes, the team selection might not have been perfect, but the board is still screwing it for us. It's just not good enough.
Completely agree. Completely agree. मतलब जब लिंडलॉफ ने फर्स्ट मिस्टेक किया था, तो मेरे दिमाग में वही पहला थॉट आया कि ये मेंटली साइकोलॉजिकली प्लेयर को कितना इफेक्ट करता होगा. कि भाई मीडिया में बात हो रही है कि यूनाइटेड आर इन फॉर अ सेंट्रल डिफेंडर टू पार्टनर मैग्वायर, right? And then he has to play that first game. Obviously, he has to overcome those kind of things, but it is difficult. It is difficult. And yeah, I completely blame. I don't understand where when Solskjaer says, oh, the board is working hard. Really, like, are you going to answer why you lost 3 points? Or is the board going to answer why they lost 3 points? Right? I don't see where is the board working hard. The board worked hard for Chelsea.
Solskjaer cannot go against the board. He will get sacked. He will lose points if he goes against the board. So I don't blame him for going out in the press and saying that we are still looking to sign players and we are still working hard. Even if we are not seeing results, even if he is not happy with the squad, even if he is not happy with the board, he will have to say that. So I you can't blame him for saying that. वो उसको क्वेश्चन ही ऐसे पूछा था, क्या बोलेगा वो कि नहीं, माय बोर्ड इजंट बैकिंग मी, he'll get fired the first game he loses.
It is so. Yeah, I understand the comment he made. I think he could have just said, "Yeah, we are working towards it." Don't tell people that the board is working hard. It is clearly not the right statement. You have not worked hard. सांचो 1 साल से डील बात हो रहा है, you have not signed him. 6 महीने साल भर से ब्रूनो का डील हो रहा था, we signed him in freaking January, and that's the reason somehow we just made third place. So I'm not going to say be Mourinho and say the board is completely useless and they are not backing me, but then don't say they are working hard as well. Because they will find little time to really sack you.
But the thing is, again, you मतलब ये statements are not losing us the points. It's the board, right? So let's not take attention away from the complete disgraceful performance in the transfer window. It is, we are not able to get rid of players. ठीक है? Put yourself, अगर तुम एक job में हो, ठीक है, और तुमको कंटिन्यूसली 1 महीने को बोला जाता है कि हाँ हम लोग हायर कर रहे हैं, तेरे पोजीशन के लिए हायर कर रहे हैं, हम लोग तेरे पोजीशन के लिए हायर कर रहे हैं, you will make mistakes, you will feel anxious, you would not know कि मैं ये जॉब में रहने वाला हूँ, या मैं if the new person who is going to come is going to split responsibilities with me, or if I'm going to be replaced, if I have to find a new job, if I have to relocate to a new city. There is so much uncertainty, and that is happening with 4-5 positions, right? Think of it as players are also human beings.
And yeah, we can go to quite a lot into it. I'm pretty sure now that we have lost the game, the next thing I'm going to see is United is in for Kalidou Koulibaly. We are suddenly going to be clickbait, एक लिंक आने वाला है जहां बोलेंगे ओ सिटी को अभी हम राइवल करने वाले हैं, अगर करना ही था तो कब का लिंक होना चाहिए था. But anyways, I think overall we are saying tactics plus players are to be blamed for the game, and obviously big picture board is to be blamed for not completing the transfers in time. Right now that we have kicked off the first game and we just have less than 10 days or so for October 5, right? 10 or 12 days. So I
Yeah.
guess should we wrap it here? What do you think?
Two things that we did not talk about: the VAR penalty that was first given, and then
Mhm.
the retake, which was a complete joke. Uh, ठीक है, VAR penalty, so the ball hit his hand, वो भी ठीक है, the ball, he was close to the ball. I can still understand that the ball hit his hand and the penalty was given. I still don't think it would have been caught, uh, unless there was extreme video scrutiny. I think it would have just gone the play. The game would have just gone on play as usual, and that penalty would not never have been given. ठीक है, चलो,
That doesn't
just
matter right here because VAR is here.
let
So
me let me let me finish. The second point, which is horrible, after De Gea makes a save on his right hand side, think of 1/10 of a second where he has to lift his foot, or if he has to step ahead. The rule says that the keeper at least has to have 1 foot on or behind the line, and for you to slow the video down, screen by screen, and then watching it, and the keeper having to lift his leg in 1/10 of a second or 1/20th of a second. That's ridiculous. मतलब, I again, technicality पे हुआ है ये. I can understand the VAR decision to award the penalty in the first place. I think it's completely ridiculous. It depends on at what screen you pause and say कि the penalty was taken. वो जो आयु का पैर बॉल को टच होता है तभी स्क्रीन पॉज करना है, या द बॉल leaves his foot तभी स्क्रीन पॉज करना है, या when he is about to kick the ball तभी स्क्रीन पॉज करना है. How do you know कभी
but
स्क्रीन पॉज
but
करना है?
I would like to interrupt you here because I don't think, yeah, we can discuss VAR all night long. VAR was not the result, the reason we lost. So VAR, I understand it's still not developed and they need to be consistent as to how they dole out results or decisions. But ये तो reason था ही नहीं, मतलब we were shit. We were absolute shit when you compare Crystal Palace के पास possession कितना कम था and हमारे पास कितना था. We had like 3 times the possession and we couldn't do jack shit with it, right? So I sympathize with Dea. He made a good save. It was actually a poor penalty in my opinion, but then yeah, like VAR didn't lose us the game. But
ठीक है.
anyways, yeah. What else? So I guess we can wrap it here. I guess we ranted enough. We'll see within the next few days what kind of news comes out. Do we sign Jadon Sancho, or are we going to be suddenly in for a centre back like Koulibaly or David Alaba or someone like that?
We will sign Jadon Sancho. We will sign a left back, and that will be it. We might get a centre back, but regardless of who comes in, the dressing room is already dissatisfied. This is pushing the manager in a very very bad spot with the press. So it's not good enough.
Yeah.
It's, it's not
Anyways,
worth it. ठीक है,
yeah,
चलो.
yeah. Let's
See you
wrap it.
guys.
Thank you guys for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.